and M&T Bank Stadium. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Second and 7.
Here we go, son.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll air it out down the middle. To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Orange. You are X. 180.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Making the read, this is Fields. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay.
He is in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Let go. You turned it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
We changed it. What is it?
From the gun, Jackson. He runs with it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. That one good for 29.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Quick, ready?
3rd and long. In motion comes Walker. 3rd and long for Jackson. This one downfield looking for Henry.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, Scott.
Throwing is Fields. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 13. Sit hot.
Jackson now. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Off he goes.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Sit hot. Sit hot.
Now, Jackson. He'll run again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Hey, sit hot. Sit hot.
3rd and short, Jackson. He'll try and get there. And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Sit hot.
They go play action with Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd down, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Now toss left side for Harris. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 175. Set.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 31, Ravens 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
Hey, report. Report. What is it?
In motion comes Walker.
Shut up.
Here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey.
25 yards on the play.
Hey, Ozzy. Shut up.
Jackson looking to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Fields going to look to run this himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes it pay. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Here we go. Easy. Right.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Fryermuth. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw. And he'll take it on in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Jackson now on second down. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
It is brought in the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. On the handoff, it's Henry. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. You got a mini base. Go.
To throw is Fields. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
First down. Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But
We about to move, son.